Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Sunday, August 1st. Guys, it's a new month. That means time to leave July in the past. July was not kind to us after the All-Star break. It was just absolutely a bloodbath, but we're going to get back on track. August is going to be a great month. I'm speaking into existence. If by any chance you're watching this video and you aren't subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button for us. It really helps us grow this channel. Austin and I put in a lot of work to these videos, and we're going to put in a lot of work to our football videos in the fall. I cannot wait for football season. I'm truly counting down the seconds till football season. It's going to be a great time. Can't wait for that. And also, consider becoming a COS All-Star. All of these people on our scrolling list are current COS All-Stars. You guys are the real MVPs. You guys are the lifeblood of this channel, and we really appreciate you guys. So if you're interested in joining, either click the join button next to the channel name or first link in the description below. Just $2.99. I waste a lot more money than that on throwaway parlays. Just never stood a chance. But anyway, let's recap last night. 1, 2, and a push. Yeah, I mean, not terrible. If you look at unit wise, only a unit lost. San Francisco money line, cash that one. We love to see that. Boston money line, nope. They got their bullpen. Ottavino, what the heck was that? Buddy got boat raced. Cincy team total under, that one pushed at the 4 runs. And Philadelphia's first 5, nope. Phillies should go in my graveyard. They just stink. They're hapless. But nonetheless, I like their opportunity there. We will get after it today. That's the real reason why we're here. We're not here to dwell on July. We're here to push forward through August. And where are we starting today? Cubs versus Nationals. I'm taking under 8.5 total runs, -110 odds. Look at this. Washington at home. 66% of the time, the unders are cashing. That is second best in the majors. So we love that. Now let's look at the Cubs side, right? Cubs, 61% of the times cashing the under as the road team. Well, that's the exact scenario we have here. And that is second best in the MLB. So you got the second best under team on the road and the second best under team at home. Guys, I'm feeling really good about this one. If you're looking at it though, you're like, oh well, Logan, these two pitchers, I've seen them get hit before, right? Azalea and Fetty, right? Azalea 4, 3, and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3. That's not catastrophic. Look, guys, that's not any Fultonevich range 10 earned runs. That's nothing catastrophic. Fetty, 4, 0, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yeah, I mean, Fetty is a little bit liable for some runs. But guys, look at each of these teams' rosters. During the trade deadline, what do? Just sell everybody, right? Washington is the fighting Juan Sotos, and the Cubs just really gave away all their players, hurting their fan base. If we got any Cubs fans out there, I'm really sorry. Your whole team is unrecognizable without your stars. But you know what? For this under to cash today, you're looking at it. Can these pitchers go out and just be solid, right? Serviceable. And like I said, guys, these two rosters, they're depleted, right? There's a lot of the best hitters are no longer on each of their teams. So I'm feeling really good about the under 8.5 total runs in this one. Solid pitching, and that's a recipe to cash that under for us. Moving on to our next pick, Twins versus Cardinals. I'm taking Cardinals money line -140. I'll lay a little bit of juice on this one, but I expect this line to probably go up throughout the day. You got Pineda on the mound for Minnesota. 2, 1, and 5 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. I love the 5. And you know what? When Pineda's on the mound, I'm never really scared of him. He's one of those pitchers that I feel like people, when they're looking at the matchups, they're like, oh, Pineda, I'm going to stay away from that one. Well, you know what? I've seen him be erratic. I've seen him not find the strike zone. He's not great on the road, which is where they are today. So I'm expecting the Cardinals to be able to hit him today, right? They have to bounce back from what just happened last night, right? Whew. If you had Cardinals money line, that was a no sweat bet for the other side, and you were just like, wow, why did I do that? But I'm expecting them to bounce back, especially with Wainwright today. 2, 1, and 4 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Waino, go out there and put up a good showing for us, and I definitely expect our money line to cash. And let's just say, for argument's sake, it's tight down the stretch. Well, Minnesota's bullpen stinks. 26 in bullpen ERA. They're going to give up some runs. They're going to blow it for their team. There's going to be lots of opportunities for the Cardinals to get this win for us, and that's why I'm walking in Cardinals money line. Yes, I'm laying a little bit of juice, but I think it's worth it. They will get the outright win today. And moving on to our next pick, Orioles versus Tigers. I'm taking over 10 total runs. minus 110 odds. First of all, guys, this is one of those lines, and I'm gonna try to start doing them daily, that it doesn't make sense to me, and Vegas has been trapping me, right? After the All-Star break, I fell into way too many Vegas trap lines. And this is what happens in baseball, right? You look at this team total, or you look at this total, and you're like, under, because you look at what both of these pitchers have done, and you look at also in the prior 3 games of this series, they have not hit this over. So there's not even been one of those like super high scoring like a 10, 15 run games. There hasn't been that yet so far. So you're looking at it and you're like, I'm going to hammer the under. But Vegas is just not that easy. You got to dive in a little bit deeper. Watkins, 4-1 and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Remember I told you guys Watkins was due to give up some runs. He's a young pitcher, right? These young pitchers are due to give up some runs. And you know what? 4 earned runs, that's more like it. I expect some definitely some runs there. Alexander, 5-1 and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Again, 5 is the key number. These are what the pitchers have been doing recently. Their ERAs don't always tell the whole story, right? If the hitters are starting to finally figure out how to hit each of these pitchers, I mean the blueprint's there for some runs, right? And let's look at these bullpens too, guys, because you know what, the starting pitchers they don't pitch the full 9. I know I hate to tell you guys that. Maybe you're tuning into baseball for the first time, but the bullpens will come in and the bullpens will give up some runs. Detroit's bullpen, 27th in bullpen ERA, that stinks. Baltimore's bullpen, not much better, 25th in bullpen ERA. So you're looking at this, and you know what? If you want to be on the little bit of the contrarian train with me today and pick the over, well, the over-under is set to 10 for a reason. I always tell myself that because, you know what, if Vegas didn't expect them to hit this number, it wouldn't be close, right? And there's going to be some runs in the bullpen. There's going to be some runs with the starting pitchers. Can they get to 10, though? I mean, 10's a high number. I know. If you want to stay away from this pick, I understand. But today, I'm just being a little bit of I'm smarter than you, Vegas kind of thing. So I'm picking 10. Usually when I see that 10 or that over-under at 10, I always am inclined to pick the over because the under is just not that easy. That's my philosophy. Agree with it or disagree with it if you want, but that's my thought process on that one. And moving on to our last pick of the day, I don't have a true line for this one, but I'm going to explain it to you and we'll figure out when the line comes out. Orioles versus Blue Jays. I'm taking Blue Jays team total over. If it's a good number, we got to of course look at it. Don't make it like 6.5 or something crazy, but I think it should be a decent number. The reason why this line's not out is because the Blue Jays don't have their starting pitcher at the time I'm recording this video, but I expect it to come out and we can decide if we want to play it. Toronto, 2nd in runs, 2nd in hits, and 2nd in Ks. Look at them. They're right on the heels of the Astros, right? Great offensive team. I love betting Blue Jays. And who are they facing today? Keller, right? Keller, 1-3 and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. That is better than what I expect him to do today. He's coming in there with that 5.5 ERA. You are due some runs, Mr. Keller. You know, I pitch it on the road. I'm expecting Toronto with that home crowd behind them, right? They're finally playing in Toronto. They don't have to play in Dunedin or in New York anymore. No, they're back at home with their home crowd behind them. Toronto, in their last 3 games, what have they scored, right? 4, 6, and 13 runs. So they're definitely a great offense. They're definitely a team that I can expect them to hit that team total. At the very least, usually push the team total, right? If the team total is like 5 or 6, or, you know, something like that, I'm expecting them to be able to hover around it and give us a good chance. And let's just say, for argument's sake, Keller does go out and put up a strong showing. That's okay, because the bullpen is liable for some runs. Kansas City's 23rd in bullpen ERA. It's going to be lots of opportunities to get some runs on the board for our Blue Jays. And that's why I will lock in their team total. When the line comes out, I'm sure it will be something realistic for us to hit. And that's my thought process on that one. Again, don't have a line yet, so can't officially lock that one in, but we're feeling good about their matchup today. Let's do a quick recap of the picks for today. Cubs versus Nationals, under 8.5 runs. Cardinals money line. Orioles versus Tigers, over 10 runs. And Blue Jays team total. Whenever that line comes out, we can decide to play it or not, and we can lock that one in. Thank you guys so much. You guys in the community have been absolutely amazing during this baseball season. It's been a long season, right? Baseball is a very, very long sport, but I really appreciate you guys. and your support. As always, let me know your favorite plays of the day down below in the comments. I love to hear what you guys are playing because maybe I'll tail some of your picks if I love the logic there. Let's all make some money today.